Alrighty, so today I'm under no illusions that I'm gonna set up trains because I need to set up coal generators in order for me to support. I can set up. Right now, I have 2 Mark IV belts of coal I'm not using, Mark II miners, so that's something like 43 generators each belt, somewhere in there. Let's see if I can find it while this game continues to load up. Why does everybody have the same exact name? Oh. Okay. So, golly Moses. So 450, which is really what I'm outputting out of the miners. I could do 40.5 on each belt. So that's 80 instead of 59 point whatever. So that would give me 118. So for right now, without any additional modifications, I can gain another 4 gigawatts of power if I just lay down 80 generators. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, it's still so laggy. I haven't even done anything yet. Let's see. What the hell is... Why is it typing up there? You see where it's typing? It's not typing anymore in the console. What the heck? What is that? Oh, it's the search box. What? Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, this is where I am. So, we are going to do 80 of these bastards. Hey, Nitro. How are you? Glad to see you today. We need a lot. Okay, so I've got 2 cables. That's not enough. I'm 1,182 cables short. So let's see what my inventory's like. Alrighty. I'm gonna grab all of these. That's too many, so we don't need this. And I'm gonna go with the exact amount because I have more in my storage capacity container already. I definitely don't have the Oh, am I out of fuel? Yeah, I need to get up top. How do I do that without getting fuel? Ah, back here. Oh my god. Without the jetpack, okay. This at some point I need to address this issue with the factory where I can't actually traverse anything without a jetpack. Oh man, I'm sorry you're feeling sick. Not much going on here. I just want to set up these coal generators now. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh. All right, I have a eventually I have these ladders. Well, I have the stackable conveyor poles that are really old. They've been here forever. That went up to all these resources up there. So I'll use this as my ticket up. If I could get there. Maybe I should go on the other side. Yeah. I wonder if I can even get out of here. That's probably an opening. Okay. Let's see if I fall and die here. What? Oh, I still have juice in here. Nice. Yeah, it is a bit of a stairway to heaven here. Now, why am I going up here? Well, it's because I dumped off a bunch of fuel a while ago. And there it is. I'm not actually making fuel anywhere anymore. So, that's kind of an issue, now that I think of it. So, we need to go down one. And I am making modular frames. Oh, okay. Collect everything. So 4 stacks of rotors and a lot of stacks of modular frames. So let me go get the rotors now. They're in the back here. Come on. Wow, I seem to drop like a rock here. It feels different. I wonder if they didn't say anything in the patch notes about that. Pipes. Oh, that was the wrong side here. Let's see. Yeah. You gave me a good example of how to do that when I went into your game yesterday. Alright, that's good. Let's get out of here. Wait a minute. I thought I had... Is this where it is? Here it is. We have all the materials we need to make the actual generators. I know I'm gonna need plates. So before I leave here, I have 1 plate, yeah. Before I leave here, I'm gonna get some plates. Fill up on some plates, and I'm gonna need a butt ton of concrete. So I'm gonna have to come back again and get that. What's this? Huh. I am lost in my own factory here for some reason. I'm not sure. This is the smelter level, that's why. Okay. I'm gonna plan on building where I have all the other generators. Let's do, oh, I have a lot of rods here. Okay. But I have, my production is such, is pretty much on hold almost all the time. So at this point in the game, a central storage would be an easy thing to set up and support. I don't know why, but I hate autosave. It just pisses me off. Constantly interrupting my game. The reason I'm looking at plates is because splitters and mergers use cables and plates. And that uses rods, so I have plenty of that. So what I'm going to do is drop all of this off, come back, fill my inventory with concrete, and then go back and start building. I'll start with the foundations first so I can empty my inventory of concrete, and then I'll have all my other resources right there ready for me to put down 80 coal generators so that life can go on. Because the trains in this patch for the experimental, they just got a what do you call it? An increase in power consumption or power requirements or whatever you want to call them. So it's going to consume more power. I guess one of it consumes 15 and now 25. Yeah, and you'll notice in the description it says it requires between 25 and 110. That's the update. It used to be between 15 and 80. So now these are going to even take more power. So I have to definitely add in these generators. So 110 megawatts is more than 2 coal generators for one locomotive. So that you would need 3 if you didn't overclock, which I'm not going to. So let's put. No, it isn't, but it is. It's cumulative, and they must have. I'm not sure why they did that. I mean, why does it matter that it's that slight of an increase? But come on, control drag. How many times do I have to control drag? There we go. I am going to also oh, this is so annoying. Thank you. Let's go get concrete. Well, when I'm pushing, if you're right at the edge of your power production and consumption, you know, if they're fairly in parity, then you know that locomotive would push it over the edge a lot, meaning you'd have to put down 3 more coal generators or 1 more fuel generator to get that to be accounted for. And that's just the locomotive. That doesn't include the train stations. which they take power, right? The tracks don't take power, but they transmit power. Okay. Stupid damage in this game. I hate it. All right. That makes sense, but the stations should take a steady amount of power, right? Or do they only draw power when they're active? How many do I have here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think this is 10, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I'm going to be putting up 40. And the space elevator is right there. But the cool thing here is this is how many was this? 40. It's 56. I guess there's 25 on each side here. Okay, but the thing is, I'm pointing out, is the assemblers are also in line here for this whole length of platforms. And I don't need the assemblers because I'm going to be running straight coal. So I should be able to put 40, I'm hoping, 40 generators in line here, all the way down from here. That's the hope here. Alright, so now we'll start with the hot mess that is foundations. All the lag that comes with it. I'm gonna try to... I kind of wanted to wall in the generators, but I'm going to be putting this these 40 along this line here, and I'll be able to connect them right to these existing power poles just to make things a lot easier for myself. And those, I'm going to put down all 80, or all 40, yeah, all 80 of these generators. That's my goal here for tonight, because I've had those 2 belts of coal just sitting there doing nothing. And I'm going to run into the elevator. So we'll see what sort of issues this causes me. They're going to be running normal coal, yes. I need to find another belt of sulfur for nuclear production, whatever. Is this going to go straight through the elevator? Oh, wow, okay. That got really close. Cool. Perfect. Look at that, right where the assemblers are. Well, that's just super duper. Stay on target. Well, the more I can hide the elevator, the better. And if I don't see below me because of platforms, I hope that'll improve performance. But I don't know. I'm just hoping. I have no idea what is going to improve in performance in the game. I've turned everything off and down, and I don't know. So one of the things that seems to make a difference is walling things in, and I've noticed that actually kind of it seems to work. I can't give you a definitive measurement, but I have, and others have seen improvements in frame rate because of it. Hey Nitro, do you have any screenshots of what you finished last night on your Towers of Doom? Yeah, I would agree. Less textures on the belts should cause an increase in performance. Okay, alright, autosave. Guess it's one of those things, you know, like taxes and I don't know, having to work to take your pick of some sort of thing that's just sort of a necessity in life that you just sort of suck it up and put up with because it's, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. That's autosave. Okay. Well then. It turned out really good. I can see the real benefit to not doing every rotational degree. Because I noticed when you were doing your walls, it was really good if the walls sort of had the same width on each rotation instead of being overlapping. Yeah, the overlap makes it smoother look, but it seemed like it was a nicer transition if the walls seemed like they went together with their actual width. So I need to experiment with some of that myself. I did that in your game a little bit. Alright, how many more concretes I have? A bunch. Alright, so this one here, and that one is that first one here, so 1, 2, and 3 out from there. Okay. Okay, when you put down when you're trying to do the rotation platforms, you rotate with your mouse wheel, let's say, right? One tick, one rotation click or whatever. 5 degrees, I'm not sure what it is on that. It's probably 5 degrees. And then you build out from there, and you do the next one rotation, etc. So what I was doing is doing 2 rotations each time, so that it created the width of each platform when rotated matched up. So it created, you know, kind of a flat-sided hexagon or whatever. And it's not a hexagon, but obviously it's octagon, 10-dagon, 12-dagon, whatever. And created more, you know, the walls actually, each rotation, the walls would actually match up to the platform itself, even if it was at an angle. Yeah. Alright. So I'm not going to be able to get the same amount here because of these rocks. Okay, that's 1, 3. Is that really enough? So these really take up 4 foundations. Okay. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, there's a way that when you're putting these foundations down, you can actually run while you're putting them down. Like this. But sometimes you get into lag situations like it missed here. So, which I have no idea why. An autosave is gonna fire. So I just sort of I'm gonna spam click now. I don't know, I'm not doing Blade Runners, but Blade Runners might make me go too fast, I don't know. Yeah, it is riskier. And especially because since the Blade Runners replace your jetpack. No, I need the handicap version, I need the jetpack. Yeah, I think that... I don't think that's going to happen, quite frankly, because it's a bit of a dominant strategy to just throw on all of your equipment and just run around. They seem to really want to explore this. They give you... they give you things in the game to help you out, but they don't want you to be too OP in doing that for some reason. Like it matters. I mean, the reason you are playing the game is to build stuff. So whether or not you can run fast and fly at the same time, or just one or the other, is irrelevant. You know, I don't care about the aliens in this game. I don't care about health, and I don't care about dying or whatever. I don't need any of those mechanics for me to have a great time in this game. That's why I'll put on creative mode in Minecraft, because I just want to build. I don't want all that other stuff. Now, I play the other modes as well, because that's kind of cool too. But there's a game called Raft, a fantastic game called Raft that is a survival game made by a group of people that graduated a year before me. Or was it 2 years before me? And they're also in Skövde, Sweden, where Coffee Stain Studios is. And they have a creative mode, and you can build without worrying about all of the survival aspects. And it's so fun to come up with creative ways to use the elements of the game in ways that they weren't intended to do, to create lovely structures. And I did the same thing in EverQuest 2 with housing. They had no 2-story housing, but you could put carpets on top of beams, ceiling beams, so you could, and then you could put shelves on the walls to make them as staircases going up the walls, and so you could create another floor for yourself. I mean, it's really kind of fun to try to figure this out. I mean, you're doing Nitro, you're doing the thing with the rounding the platforms so that you can have a much nicer look instead of everything basically being a right angle. And that's it's a really creative thing to do. So you know, long story short, I just don't think there should be game mechanics that get in the way of the game experience, really, in that sense. So they should either have a mode where it's creative only, or it's a checkbox or something, you know, like they have for their arachnophobia mode. Okay. Enough of me going on and on and on about nothing. So, going to go ahead. If I could actually wall in some of this stuff here. Alrighty, let's go get what we need. And get these coal generators going. Where do I go? Alright, I need... Don't need this. Yeah, I just might do that. Okay, I have that amount, and I need cobble. Oh, auto save. You know, it's so funny when you're clicking and nothing's happening, you're thinking, oh crap, the game is just locked up. Not really. I'm gonna need power lines, and I will need, for that, I have the rods and the wire and the concrete. Okay. And this uses only cable, yes. Okie dokie. And here we go. So I'm going to start from this end so that I make sure that these absolutely line up. I'm going to put the counter to 40 so I can get a better accurate understanding of how many I have put down. Hopefully I get 40 out of this. And I'm not going to be able to put them right here to match this up, but this is actually 10. So if I can count 40 from here that way, which I highly doubt, then that means I could also bring another 40 up the same distance here. And it won't matter that I can't put anything on those rocks. But I don't know. I think I'm going to be getting in the 30s here. If not 28 or something silly like that. Let's see. Well, actually, yeah, because... oh, come on. Turn on more sensitivity on my mouse. Now I'm a bit annoyed that coal is the most efficient power source in the game right now, because these things are only 50 megawatts. You know, I say that, but you know, you're so happy when you get coal, when you unlock coal. And 50 megawatts, yeah, that is a lot. Well, it isn't right now anymore. So that means I have to put down a lot of these to be able to generate the power that I need, because it's so cheap to do this. And the coal in the game is so abundant that it just makes it kind of the go-to power source. And there is a there is a if I can open this, there is a chart someone made. I don't remember. It's in the Satisfactory Discord server, which if you don't have that, just shout out in the chat and we can throw that link at you. Nitro has that link on hot standby for anyone that wants that. I am going through my documents now, trying to look for this Satisfactory thing I had saved. That's the one. Thank you very much, Nitro. Let's see. And I don't know what. I got all this crazy stuff in here. Really? It's really. Ah, I got it. Okay. So, let's go here. Okay. If we look at this, this is a breakdown of the fuel efficiency, basically. So, if you're looking at compact coal, that's 93.85%. Coal is 96.3%. So coal is literally the most efficient fuel in the game. Now, and ironically, biofuel is a close second, but you don't feed biofuel into anything except biofuel generators, biomass generators. And you have turbo fuel, which is a pain in the butt to make, which is still pretty efficient, but it takes a lot of resources to make turbo fuel. So it's, as you can see here, it's got a very high cost comparatively, and coal is, you know, practically nothing. And this is the potential, energy potential in whatever it is, kilojoules. So compact coal is not quite, is more than twice as energy dense as coal is. But it requires sulfur to make. And I have my sulfur lines committed, and I have a lot of coal that's not. So coal is the winner here. So what that comes down to is they're all pure nodes that I have. So I can actually put Mark III miners on those nodes, and then overclock them to 188%, which will be the maximum of a Mark VI belt, and then just hook up Mark V belts until Mark VI's come out. So I'll just be able to feed 900 resources per minute out of one miner. So this right now is being set up for one Mark IV belt at the old speed of 450, and 450 times 2 is 900. So that means that if I'm setting up 40 for one belt now, once everything is upgraded with Mark VI belts, I can set up another 40 on the same belt. So I'm doubling. So whereas I have 80 on two belts now, I'll have 160. So that means 4 gigawatts of power for what I'm setting up now will become 8 gigawatts of power on just 2 coal belts. That is crazy and awesome. Okay, I'm at 20 that I have put down already. So we're gonna see here. I don't think I'm gonna get, I think I might get another 10 in here. Now remember, I have 10 on the other end that are from another chain. So technically I have 30 that I've been able to put down here in this line. Come on, snap it. I'm at 27 and eventually 28 here. Come on. Oh my gosh, why is this snapping such a pain in the butt with the big objects? Alright. Alright. And that is... No, I can still get more here. Interesting. Alrighty, so come on, you can do this. Alright, I think I can. Okay, so damn. I've got 12 left to put down, and I actually think I can get this here. Oh man, maybe not. Okay. Okie dokie. So what we have are 38 in a row here. Alrighty. Oh, but you know, I went through all that effort to put this stupid platform on it. You know, I raised this thing way up off the ground so it was out of my way, and guess what? It's in my way. Took a few months, but it got back in my way. This is... What else is... I was going to say that it's about as useless as something, but I don't even know what else... Radar towers, yeah. Because once the radar tower has pulsed out all of the pulses, it's revealed the map, and you don't need the radar tower anymore. It's revealed. And the radar tower is sucking power. Does the elevator take power? No. Okay, towers are worse. Radar towers are worse in one way. Elevators worse in another. Because it takes up a lot of dead space. Shoot. Yeah. What's more important is that I have these generators, not that I have the elevator. Yeah. I'm gonna just put the elevator way off, not even on platforms. I'm just gonna stick it way off in the woods somewhere. Alright, so that is 28. Right? Yes. Alright, let's take this. I guess I'll just keep this line going. And this happens to be... same height as the bottom of those ramps, I think. Or maybe it's the tops. Not sure. Yeah. I set the elevator there on this giant platform early on. Way out of the way height-wise of anything we had going on. And that was before now the original... There was no plan per se, as much as the original thing that we were doing at the time was essentially just spreading out and building all of the factory stuff on one level. And so having the elevator up high above all of that stuff, like 9 walls high or something stupid, I don't know, it meant that it was never in the way. But then when I started to go with the idea of a stacking factory, so instead of just spreading out on a massive flat plane, I decided to do a more condensed stacking factory, and then that's when now I run into that issue. So, the elevator's gone anyway. I have enough resources that I can just put it down when they open that next tier up anyway, so I don't even care. I'll put it down, I'll unlock the thing, and I'll just take it away again. Alright. See how many I can get here, and then I'll just keep adding out as needed till I get my 40. And then I'll know I'll have my space for my next 40. And I'm not even going to... I'm just going to put all of these generators down first. I'm not going to put any splitters down or power lines or any of that stuff. I want to have the generators down. Okay, 8 more left. Seven. Okay. Okay, quick clicking did that. Okay. No! Actually, I'm curious, what's the level? Look at that! Look at this! This is hilarious! Without even trying, I've ended up getting at the same level. And you'll notice that it actually matches up. I hope you notice. Exactly. And that's because every time I build a platform, it doesn't matter where it is near my base, I extend out an existing platform to wherever my location is. So for instance, if I wanted to put one up here, I would stack foundations high enough to get to the level I wanted. Then I would build out from that. Then I can remove this stack because I know now that this new platform is 100% matching orientation and height everything with my pre-existing platforms that I have built everywhere. And that's exactly what I did with this one here. But I didn't have any intention that it was going to be the same height. In fact, I had the same thing happen to me with the elevator level right here where I just took the elevator away. This part of the factory here ended up being the same height without me trying to go out of my way to match it. So that's cool. I like it. Okay, well then that means I need to put this whole thing across. And eventually I'm gonna have to draw this one across, okay? Alright, gonna have more generators anyway. One big giant generator family. Sucking coal out of the planet. That'll make Trump happy. Trump is not in this game. You know, there's actually a game called Make America Great Again. It was put out on Steam. It's this cheesy indie game put out on Steam while the elections were going on. And it was just so hilarious. It's a bad game, and it's buggy, but it was so hilarious. I had to buy it. I had to give this guy or girl or whoever made it money because it was just so hilarious. It might still be on Steam, and it's the most absurd thing ever. And of course, the concepts in all of this stuff perpetuate these negative stereotypes, but you're killing terrorists, which all look like ninjas apparently, and then you're also doing something with oil pipelines from Canada, and you're trying to make some other deals with some other thing. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. You're getting all your money from oil, and you're trying to take out terrorists or whatever the heck it is, and it's the most ridiculous thing. Yeah, actually, I think surface area wise, I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the factory is, yes, on any level. I think you're right. I think this might be bigger than the fac Now, these two top belts here, right here, they are going to be my feed belts. So I'm going to need to bring them up somewhere around, etc., blah, blah, blah. And then I have a copper on top. Yeah, I know who Savini is. Oh, that's just fantastic. Oh my gosh. It's just like, it's so absurd. You know, the silliness of the ideas of these politicians and groups they represent is just too good to pass up. You know, as a chance to make fun of them. Oh, 7 left. Oh yeah, I can feel this. Can you feel? I can feel it. You know, I'm sure you can too. I mean, you can. Those feelings, they get passed through the stream to the whole world. This thing is almost done. I can feel it, and we need one more row of 2 more rows of platforms here. So I'm just gonna set this up. We'll do 3. And I'll just put enough to put these generators on. And I think I might actually try. I was thinking that maybe I could put the miners that feed these generators, connect them directly to the power grid system, the power grid network for these specific generators, the miners. This way, I can disconnect them from the main power grid if I have a power outage and keep these fed. Just like I was doing with the other one. But I don't think that's going to be necessary for now. Alrighty, here we go. Last 2. Alright, come on, you can do it. I know it. I can feel it. Yes. This one is for all of the energy in the world. 40. That means there are 50 in this row. All in line. Look at this. I can't even see the other generators to get the effect here. So let's go ahead and try to float up here. Maybe we can do it at an angle here. All right, let's see here what this looks like. That's kind of cool, gotta say. Right. So, do I have enough for another 40 on me? I do. Here we go. This, to me, is kind of a pain in the butt. So, that's why I decided to log in tonight. Yeah, totally nitro. That's a lot of pollution. I decided to log in this evening to put this stuff down because this is a big time sink. And I really want to be able to facilitate making trains and dealing with nuclear power as an experiment to see how it is in the game. even though it may not be my first or even 10th choice for power. But I still want to do it anyway to explore the game mechanics. But in order to do that, I have to make sure that everything else has power. So what this is sort of like a foundational safety net, you could say. All right, I'm going to start from this end because I already have the merge or splitters down here so that I can get my spacing that I want. And in truth, I'm going to start it. I'm going to start laying these down where these 40 we just put down begin, so that I don't have to deal with the splitters here, because this line is not going to feed these. This line here is not going to feed these generators. But I do need to know where this needs to sit. Let's hotkey this here. There we go. Rotate these around. Get my alignment line. There it is. And all right, come on, you can do it. I think that might be too close. Oh God, yes. Okay. That's too close. That is a good distance, yes. So we will pop this back up and put this one down. There we go. Okay, now we just need to put them all down here. And this is such a pain. I'm gonna do it from this side. Am I? Yes, okay. Okay, only 37 more to go here. That means we're gonna put down. Okay, well, I have been doing one power pole per on this other group. But I might skip that just for brevity's sake, because I can. You know, just use the Mark III power pole and just hook them up. And it just looks the way that it looks. That means I'll be able to put 8 on one pole instead of putting down 8 poles. What do you mean? I'm holding control down. It's still doing the same thing. Okay. Right. I have been dreading doing this for a month. And actually, I thought I was... thanks for that tip, by the way, Nitro. I thought I was going to be able to avoid this, but I have had a sleeping monster of a factory that I have just been adding more sleeping parts to as the machines become dormant. So I have had a collective of dormant manufacturing lines, which of course obfuscates the actual power consumption that I have, because not everything is active, and because again there's no tools or anything in the game for me to know what my maximum power consumption would be, which is actually kind of funny because they programming wise they already measure it, right? So you add a machine that burns uses 4 megawatts to your power grid. Well, they already know this because they add it up to the power consumed. So they should be able to give you that same number out as some sort of maximum power consumption value. It's already there. So they just need to literally print the string or the value or the integer, whatever it happens to be, float value, and just give you that data. How far am I? No, not too far. Not too long. I got 10 left here. So it's incredibly easy to just print that stuff out. I mean, we're literally talking UI here. So, and I have a feeling it's on their list because it's kind of an incredibly valuable thing to know. You know, like how great I can figure out I have coal belts coming in, and I can see, okay, fine, coal generators burn X amount of coal per second or minute or whatever. So you know how many coal gens you can feed. Fantastic. But how much power do you need to even build up? That we don't know. You know how much is currently being consumed, and you know what your maximum power output is, but you don't know what your maximum consumption potential is. And that leads to constant power shutdowns if it all doesn't match up. Alrighty. We're soon done with these monstrosities. Two more. You can do it. God damn it! Just you can't see what's it, because they're so stupidly big, and I think they give you. I think you place them from the center. Oh, okay, that's it. Logging off. Good night. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. This is a row of 90. It's one side's 40, the other side's 50. That's a lot of generators. Okay, now what should we do first? Hey, Mikey. Yeah, unlimited power. As long as you have the coal to feed it. What am I doing first? Am I doing power lines or am I doing splitters? Shit. I just realized something. I gotta make this work. I have 2 different coal lines I'm gonna be feeding here. Shit. Oh, man. Can I fit 2 splitters here? Oh my god. Oh. Kill me now. Alright. I can do this. No, I can do this. All I need to do is stack the splitters. So let's verify this right now. So we'll put a splitter. I'm gonna feed him in this way anyway. So line up. There we go. I'll put this one here and that one there, and we'll check. I don't know if I have. Let's see. Will this? No. Okay. So I need to go one over. So all of these are going to be super tight. However, we need to verify that. So we'll set this up again. Even closer. There's not going to be enough room, Nitro. But this one will go. So there we have it. So this one can go there, and this one will go in here. It's going to be a pain in the ass to get this to connect up. Oh, come on. You know you can fit here. Oh, I just saw it. I just did it. Oh, these are going to be such a pain. Oh, man. Oh, screw my life. All right. Wait, can I offset stack these? Or do they have to be, do they only snap to the top? Like in directly in line? Oh, they only snap on the... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, then. All right. Let's try this. Oh, shit, I can't do that either. Yeah. Do the foundations snap on top? No, of course not. Okay. Yeah, no, I can do, I'm sure I can do foundations as well. And I was thinking of using stackable poles here to, you know, like this. Is that right? Yes. Basically, this is gonna encroach on the, where the hell did I go here? Encroach on the generator, probably. Oh, maybe. Yeah, that might work. Oh, come on. Let's see if this No, it's encroaching. Actually, that's a great idea. I'm going to try that. And hope. Because they might disable encroaching when it's snapping. Okay. So, like you said, we'll put that one here. Put that one on top. Move this one. Oh. But you see, the problem is going to be... Why don't I get a guideline here? Interesting. Darn it. Yeah, good call. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Oh, there we have it. Man, that looks like crap. How can we do this? Oh. You know what I was just thinking about? Of course you don't, I'll tell you. It was the fact that... you know, if we had marked 6 belts, I could just run a line down this whole thing and feed it. I was thinking if it was elevated and I used lifts going down. What do you... well, yeah. That would work. I just take half. Yeah, I just split them in the middle. Yes, 20, essentially 20 on each side. Yes, brilliant. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Save the day, Nitro. So this one will run in from there, and good man, that'll work. What a simple solution. Yeah, because I happen to have that gap or opening on the other end, so that'll work perfectly. I definitely do not have enough steel beams on me to do all of these Mark III belts, so I need to go run and get some more of those. And I don't have enough Mark IV belt ingredients either on me. You know, maybe... I'm gonna do Mark V belts in here on the main vein part. No, it'll only be Mark IV coming up to here, but that's okay. I'm gonna upgrade that at some point anyway. But this will already be Mark V. Oh, that it? Yep. Gorgeous. All right, how many? I do have enough here. All right. Now let's go get. Let me run. Oh my God, stop missing the space bar. How many times do I have to hit this thing? Alright, so what do I got? Alright, let's go get some steel beams. And we're gonna go down into the depths of history here. Ancient history, so long ago, at least 3 months ago. And get there somehow. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. And this is still not the level we need to go. We still got to keep going down. 9 levels of hell. Here we go. Here we are. Finally. And there's still another level underneath where I am now, which brings in these resources up here in the water. Dun, 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 dun. I wish there was like a creation date on these so you could see when they were made. Let's see. And, you know, I'm going to take another one just for good measure. And these are pipes, I think, yes. More beams. Some other random garbage. Oh, wait, mushrooms. More garbage. Oh, I'm gonna need these. No, I'm not gonna need these. Oh, more beams. Yeah. My God. I've been living off of those for a couple of months, and I haven't produced any for a really long time. Yeah, there's relativity to that. Again, I've only been playing for 3 months. It's a really, really long time. Maybe in teenage angst years, you know, where you've been dating somebody for a week and it's a long time and you have your 1 week anniversary. Not like that. Anniversary. Anniversary literally means, you know, 1 year. Anno. From Latin, so it's anniversary, a yearly event. But we say it's our 1 week anniversary, or our 1 month anniversary. Yeah, it's a bit absurd, actually. All right. Oh yeah, the memories. I don't need to relive those teenage angst years. I would not revisit that if you paid me. Never want to go back in time to that stuff. A month anniversary. Turn this bloom garbage off. There we go. All right. So. Oh yeah, yeah. That was sudden death. Let's see if I can squeeze this in here. What? Yes. See, we're gonna... Oh, I gotta put power lines back here. So... Let's take this belt as close as I can to the machines. Yeah. Yeah. I believe it. Let's put the... Wait a minute. Let's elevate this, shall we? Yes, let's. And we'll put that up to... Oh, yeah, wait, this is good, yeah. Oh, that's right. It's because I put that belt up before I had this one on, so it was going the wrong direction. Okay. Yeah, I know, as if you didn't know what you were doing or who you were with. You needed to be reminded on a monthly basis. It's like, okay, it's a bit extreme, I would say. However, some people need to take those special moments and have small celebrations to be grateful and thankful. That's fine too, I guess. Okay, so this is gonna be yeah, I don't even want to remember all of that. And I was going to say half of it. I mean, I don't even want to remember any of that stuff. All that emotional garbage and lack of understanding, and the world is going to end, and it's just like, what? Completely absurd. But I guess we all have to go through it. Whether we want to or not. What are you talking about? Are you trying to ruin my game again? I think these are gonna fit. Holes are gonna fit. See? They fit. Yes, I got lucky. I'm glad I got lucky. If not, I was just going to put a row of platforms on the backs, you know, just another row, and then I would have room. No harm, no foul. Va bene. So if Italy were trying to leave the EU, what would that called? I Texit? Italiexit? And they've already got this Swexit for Sweden. People have signs, you know, wanting that separation. It's like, oh my god, really? What? Exit. Of course. Because everything is ITA, right? Sexit. Swexit. But it would be Dexit for Denmark, though, I guess. Right? FIFA. Come on. Wait a minute. What am I doing? The belts are over there. Okay. Let me just back this up a bit. I got carried away with this. Oh my god. Okay, so we'll kill this one and kill that one and fall, because that's important. So let's give ourselves, I think let's see if we can do. Oh, this is totally gonna get in the way. This it's gonna block this copper belt. Oh shoot. Whatever. We'll deal with that when the time comes. The frozen flying parts. Alright, let's see if this... Yeah, I can do that. Alright. Going to go ahead... is that right? Or is that right? That one? Yeah, that's the right level. Cool. However, it needs to be a bit higher, actually. So let's make that higher. Alright, and we'll put this one and this one. Oh, that gets in the way. Yeah. Alrighty. So now we'll take this down the other way here. Yeah, I can have a splitter on there that'll just do a come out of the side and go around and into the next merger or whatever. Nice little loop. If I ever use that belt. But wait, okay, so copper you use for aluminum production, although I have plenty of that going on right now. So I don't even care about that right now. But I guess you can say I have it available if I need. And actually you can say that about all the resources in the game, right? All of those nodes are just sitting there waiting for you. Conveniently. In the patch notes they said they the nodes, uranium nodes radiate now, Nitro. So that one that was in the cave will kill you now. Or any of the other ones. Does this work? Yeah. Oh man, this is what I plan to do this evening, so I'm not grumpy about this taking a lot of time. Yeah, I believe it, Mikey. I'm gonna go ahead and connect these up. And I should be able to find, without worrying about counting now, where these splitters change direction, because I shouldn't be able to connect the to two splitters that are facing different directions. Oh, that's a really good idea, Mikey. But the belt that carries the nuclear waste, isn't that irradiated as well? Or does it emit radiation? Once I find this splitter that is reversed, then I'll just start putting the belts on the other side of it. Ah, okay. That's a really good idea. And you can just keep... You could put like 1 million containers down there and just walk away. Just break the wrist and walk away. Oh, this must be it. Yep. Cool. Good question. I doubt it, though. Oh, what? Wow. Okay. I stand corrected. Man, that is just... That's, I'll tell you what that is. That's an extreme penalty. It's one of those risk-reward things, I guess you could say, for game mechanics. It's an extreme penalty for using that kind of material. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, so when you dismantle the belt, you end up with the base materials resources. Are they radiated? You know, rods and plates and or whatever? Alrighty. Just run on down this line, and then I'll run back up the other. And then it is power pole time. So I'll be able to use 8. I'm going to use the Mark III poles, so I will connect 8. They can connect 10, but I connect 8 machines, and then I save 2 connections to chain the poles together. So that fills them up with 10. 40 machines, 8 poles, or 8 machines per pole, that's 5 poles. That's much better than 40. Although it looks better when you have 1 pole per, it's going to be infinitely easier. Just put down 1 pole and connect the wires up. Almost done with one side. Now, this does feel good to actually have this set up and done, and I am going to take the time to wall this completely in because, oh, okay, because of the fact that I want to try to minimize the amount, the loss of frame rate due to all of these generators being in my viewport. This is one of those, you know, this is a situation of repetitive work here, and there's not much to say about this. I am looking forward, in general, to setting up the train to replace the truck in the Desert Canyon corridor. What I'm not looking forward to is the crappy frame rate that I get when I'm in that corridor. And there are still enemies I have not taken out, monsters I've not taken out in that corridor. So trying to fight them, and those stupid exploding plants, etc., in a 0 frame rate environment is going to be irritating, to say the least. So, thinking, Nitro, was it you that said that power lines are what make them despawn? Oh, Spookcio. Wow. That's not good. How's your neck? Then I guess I could put power lines down to try to get rid of them instead of fighting them. Almost done. Look at this. Yes. Belts will be hooked up. They're feeding in coal like there's no tomorrow. And we are now ready. Put power poles down. I will admit, though, it is going to be a bit difficult to try to snap these all together, but let's just try this. Let's get this on hotkey. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, I'm missing pipe. Of all things. I'm doing really good. Nitro's sick, and I am getting better. No! Why do you miss that? Get on here. Oh my god, choke me. Frame rate. No! No, go under. Oh. Alrighty, now that we've let autosave take control, let's get back up here. No time for slacking. If Spook Show's working hard for his money, we need to work hard for ours too. This is a belt I want to use as a boost. Go. Get up there for Jesus Christ, how long does it take? All right. It's just a ridiculously long row of power generators here. Coal generators. Like, come on, you can get to the end of this row. You can do it. Oh, man. All right. Okay, and one more. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's number 4. Can't afford. Oh, God. Something else. Alright, I think I got some concrete in here. I don't. Okay. Let's go right back where we just were. This ramp right here is to help me get up to that next level, but I've practically capped it off here. So happen pretty soon I just fly into the ceiling. Alright, back again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. Okay. So the political week has kicked off. And there are people everywhere. Oh my god, there are bikes. Let me tell you, I have never seen this many bikes. Oh, eco-friendly people are pedaling their fat asses off because they think they're supposed to do that. And let me see if I can post this stuff in the Discord. This is just one area. Yeah. Let's see. And I guess I should put it in screenshots. Now I'll put it in chat and show. All right. Yeah. Camera roll. Here we go. And okay, well, this doesn't let me choose more than one. I have to keep doing this over and over and over. There we go. I couldn't get all the bikes over by the wall, but you can zoom in and see. Just bike them. They park the bikes everywhere. All right. I'm pretty sure the Netherlands has the world beaten with bikes. World beat. But that's our little slice of insanity, I guess. Okay, 6. Yeah, there's as many bikes there as there are Fiat Puntos on the road in Italy. Let's see. I would like an old 500. That's what I would like. Oh yeah, Fiat Pandas as well. Yeah, there's a madhouse of those. It is a kind of cool car, I gotta say. It's pretty darn useful. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. How many is on here? 8. Okay. Yeah. Well, that makes it brilliant. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is the last pole. Are they all connected? Yes, nice. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect this on the other end. Not this end, but over here. Now, the other row of generators is going to be, it's in line with the other set of generators, and that is going to be connected on the back side. So I'll just hook it in there on that side. Simple enough. Alrighty, let's get a boost. So we'll put ourselves a power line right here. That's really awesome. That's a really great vehicle to be able to do that. All right, that means this thing is online. How much power we have now? Whoa, 12.4 gigawatts! Yeah, and we're about to add another 2 gigawatts in here. If I don't die first. Alright. Alright, this is so cool. I can just hook these in. It's gonna be even faster. Scusi. Now we will. Yeah, I'm gonna do these power lines again here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I missed one. Darn it. I can't chain it. Okay. That's a problem. Actually, I can kill this one here. Plug that in. And then plug this in. Nice. And these will go together. 1.21 gigawatts. One, two, three, four. Oh, out of cable. What am I gonna do? I need to find more sulfur lines. Oh, I have pipes here. Christ, this is its own factory unto itself here. Besides, oh jeez, okay. It's kind of big. One, two, three, four. Almost done here. Wow, neat. Sweet, 9.5 gigawatts. .8 gigawatts. So we got disconnected when I disconnected this one here. So it had 4. So that would be 1, 2, 3. There was another connection. Was it to this one here? Yep, okay. It was. I just didn't have the grids connected together properly. I disconnected it. All right. Look at that power. Look at that peak. Look at that spike. Boom. I just added in all that power to that network. So cool. I want to run through my factory and like take stuff out of the machines just so they start turning on again. Just so I can see what my actual power consumption is. I know it's over 9 gigawatts. Minimum. It's actually more than that. I guarantee you it's more than that. And the only way that I'm going to know that is if I go through and count every machine that I have hooked up. Not really interested in that. There has to be a way for me to parse the data file, the saved file. The website parses that and gets the number of machines. I should be able, there should be identifiers in the save file that would tell you which one is a constructor or a smelter or a foundry. And I should investigate that so I can set up a parsing routine in some programming language. Well then, what is next? Yeah, it does. It's really weird. Alrighty. That's it for the power for setting this up. Now I can put walls here without a problem, and I think I know that not all of these are going to line up, but I'm just gonna try this out. I want to see. Alright, I don't think there's really going to be any particularly good way, so I'm just going to let it pass through the walls. How much concrete do I have, or what do I need here? Oh, I have quite a good amount of stuff, so I'm going to start walling this in. Now I noticed, Nitro, you did like, what, 2 walls high, 3 walls high on a lot of your little areas. Was there any particular reason you did that? Just enough to kind of block the wall off the vision? Because, I mean, you didn't put ceilings on at all. Let's see. just for now, just go 3 high. I see. Certo. Okay. Now that certainly makes sense. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just do 3 walls high here, just to kind of box this in visually a little bit. And maybe I'll come back later and do more. Oh yeah, I got plates. All right, look at that, sexy. Oh hey, Hide MC. I am doing really good. How are you doing? Welcome back. Is this belt still crooked? What? Finally. Oh, man, I can get some sleep tonight now. Okay, yeah, actually these 3 walls high are gonna visually block the generators and the power lines, which are also meshes. 4-sided, I think, maybe 3-sided, and that is, yeah, I don't care about the clipping on the power lines. I actually have an increased frame rate right now. So the walling in stuff is definitely beneficial. As Spookcio already stated, what are you up to today, Hide MC? I don't really have a certain number of distances that I'm going here for with a door, or opening I should say. Just sort of eyeballing the distance. Let's see where that opening is. So I'll go down here, put another opening. And I know I'm gonna have to get the paint gun going, because after seeing the color schemes from Spookshio and Nitro, I want to do something fancy too. Get inspired by other players. You all inspire me. It's fantastic. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, it's so perfect. No, I'm out of concrete. Okay. Oh, like a subway. Oh, that sounds really interesting. Oh, wow, that sounds really cool. Yeah, Nitro, it sure does get complicated when you start adding all that stuff in. Oh, neat. Can we see screenshots, Hide MC? Please, please, please. I want to see screenshots at least. Alright, autosave. Freeze my game. There's a game jam that my friends and I were looking at jumping into. It's 3 weeks long, and now the theme for the game jam has been released, and it is called Deja Vu. And ironically, the game that we produced, that we created, called Nova Factor, has... wow, this is incredible. The gameplay has... yeah, that'd be nice, Hide MC. I look forward to that. The gameplay of Nova Factor is literally about replaying your previous round, the recording of your former self that plays out all your actions. Every time you go into the next round, you have a previous recording from that round, so it keeps adding more and more as you go. So Deja Vu is literally like the absolute perfect theme. Wow. Concrete, yes. This away, don't need it. And I'm low on plates, so might as well get more of those. Let's Let's go on a ride. No, oh Jesus. Oh man. What? The hell did I take damage from? Stupid. Wait, I have this container down here. I can just grab these containers. All right, let's go. Oops. Damn it. That works out pretty good there. Oh. Huh. I actually don't mind that. Okay, good night, hide and seek. Alright, let's finish off these walls here, and then we'll close in these different facilities here. Oh, I need a color to use for compact coal here. See you later. Alright. Alright, now let's close in this. Get away with that one. Oh, cool, I can. Wait. No. Yes. Cool. Okay, Nitro, see you in a bit. Alright. Just fill these walls in. Help out with the frame rate a little bit. I need to know what color I'm going to choose for the coal generator walls, and what color I'm going to choose for the assembler production for compact coal, so that I can colorize this stuff. I don't know where I even have my paint gun. I know where I have some paint canisters. Just make a new one. I haven't set up any workbenches up here, so it'd be a good idea to do that. And maybe I even have the resources in my inventory to make the paint gun, but I don't have the petals, flower petals for color. I know where the, I have paint canisters I can use. Paint gun is somewhere. Oh, I think I might know what's happening. Once I get done with this. Alright, so I need to resituate this thingy so I can actually place walls. So I'm going to put, actually let's do a door here. Walkway, open space, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Here. Let's go ahead and fill these in. I was playing World of Warships, and I was trying to attack different ships, and I'd zoom in, and I start attacking my teammates. I didn't think about it. It's like, it's a green color. It's like, and then I start getting penalties. It's like, oh god, it really sucks when you get penalties in that game because they take away experience and credits. One of the experience is actually the most valuable currency in that game, and it makes it, you know, it's kind of extremely painful when you lose it by simple mistakes like that. Alright, let's get this taken care of. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of suck it up here and not care about the crisscross part. Because I want these walls to go in properly. What I can do is have this one go up like that. Have this one go like that. And I can have... Wait. The bottom one went to the middle. Yeah, that's still going to go to the middle. I think that is the pure one. Yes, it is. Cool. Works for me. The heck? What? Oh, are they? Oh, they're supposed to be Mark 5s. Oops. There we go. Oops. Autosave. The new patch for Final Fantasy XIV Online just came out. My friend's been waiting in the queue to log in for 2 hours. Or no, he's got to remember to log 2 hours earlier because he was 1,900 plus in the queue when he started. Now he's 230 to log in. That's so funny. Alrighty, now we can box this in. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We'll put a wall here. And wall these. No, let's put this as a door, and a door, door, yeah. That's good. All right. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up and finish for the night. No, I don't have to put these foundations as a ceiling, but I think it's kind of cool in here to have a corridor for the belts. That's why I'm doing this. And my frame rate is actually much improved by doing this. So this is the way I'm essentially planning to hopefully optimize my gameplay so that while I'm building in the factory, I don't have a choked out frame rate due to way too much animation or too many objects being rendered in my view. And there we have it. Perfect. It's a nice corridor here now. If I look up, I get 24 frames a second. If I look down, straight down the corridor, it goes down to 11 frames a second. All right. Okay then, that is gonna do it. We have achieved the goal that we set out to do this evening, which was to put in 80 coal generators. Oh, I'm gonna be dead. So, we got those 80 coal generators in, and everything is fine and dandy. So, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very much for joining. And I'm just going to go with the last autosave here. Alright. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you again. Have a good evening, and I hope you enjoy playing your version of Satisfactory. Good night.